When are you not poor anymore? I'm Dan the Darwinian Doctor, and I'm a surgeon and real estate investor. And I think about money a lot because when I was young, my family used to be kind of poor. I'm not poor anymore, but I was thinking the other day, when do you stop feeling poor? And I don't mean by the numbers because what I've realized is that you might have a number in your mind and you think that when you get that number in the bank, you're not going to feel poor anymore. But that's actually not true because the things that make you feel poor are not related to numbers. It's related to what you are and are not able to do in your life. I'll give you an example. When I was in early high school, all I really wanted was a pair of sunglasses. And I didn't want a fancy pair of sunglasses, but the cool people in school had sunglasses. And this was a while ago, but sunglasses were still about probably $25, $30 back then. And you might think like $25, $30, what's the big deal? Just go buy yourself a pair of sunglasses, right? But we couldn't. My family really didn't have extra money just lying around. I didn't get an allowance, and I basically had to ask my parents for anything that I needed. And I knew that they were saving their money for things that they deemed that were really important.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to actually think about feeling poor, not being poor, but the feeling of being poor. I guess I never thought about that exact example, but I can definitely see that. I can definitely, see that. I know like when I see these videos of people like making like millions of dollars, but they're also still like in debt, they're still making XYZ payments on XYZ instead of paying everything out. And it's because, yeah, they are making a lot of money. Well, the reason they're still poor because they're still spending more than they're actually making, or is about equal. And like they get just stuck in this broke mindset, even though they shouldn't be.